Welcome back to stephentoserrealestate.com.au. Today we're going to talk about private treaty, a conditional sale, putting your house on the market with a price and waiting. 75% of the market in Queensland is done that way. Generally, you sign up an agreement with your agent to list it for 60 days. And then you agree on a price and you wait. But the important thing is that you've got to have done your homework. You've got to see what the market is doing. Is the market going up? Is the market going sideways? Is it going down? You want to have a good understanding of what properties have sold, not necessarily what properties are selling, what their for sale price is. So really do your homework and understand what the market is doing. Also, your agent has got to give you a price. He will give you a list of comparative properties that have sold similar to yours. But beware of where agents, what we call in the industry, buy your listing. And what that basically means is they say, I can get your property at a very high price, and in comparison to what either the market's saying or what other agents are saying, or even maybe above your expectation. Either way, whatever the agent you're seeing, ask them to justify how they arrived at the price they've come up with for your property. It may agree with what you're saying, it may not. But the important thing is, if you've done all the homework and you listen to the feedback that comes through when those people come through your property, then you will end up with a satisfactory sale. Now, important thing is, the first 2 to 3 weeks are the most important part of listing your property in this fashion, because this is when you're going to draw the most buyers, and this is when you're going to get the most feedback. If you've priced it right, you should get some good offers. It may be at your list price, it may be well below your list price. And we have a saying again in the industry where your first offer can quite often be your best offer. So keep that in mind when you're selling your home. But if you've done your homework, you'll determine whether you're not underselling or overpricing your home. If you are overpricing your home, there are a few other things to take note of. One, nobody shows up to your open homes, particularly in the first few weeks, because people go online, they see your property, they see the price, and they don't see value for money. Secondly, you'll have a lot of people that turn up to your open home, but no one's putting in an offer. And that can be a little concerning when you've been on the market for a little while, where you've been getting some good numbers through, and nobody's going to paper. You might get some opinions on prices, but at the end of the day, you've got to have it written on a contract to determine whether it's a legitimate offer and whether it's one worth considering. And people who are going to go to that trouble are more than likely willing to go through with that purchase. Now, remember that first offer can quite often be the best offer. If you get lots of low offers, then that's also determining that maybe you're a little bit out of kilter with your initial pricing. But ultimately, if your communication for your real estate is good, you'll determine all the feedback and price your property accordingly. Remember, once you've accepted the offer, whatever the price you've determined, it is a conditional offer. Generally, the conditions are a 5-day cooling off period, where the buyer can change their mind for no reason, but they are penalised at 0.25% of the selling price of the property. That comes out of the deposit they should be paying you up front. You'll have a finance clause. Generally, it's around about 14 days, that's the standard, and a pest and building inspection, which is generally 7 days. Once all those have been met, and providing there's no other special conditions, the standard settlement time is 30 days. So that's pretty much how you do it. It's important when you're marketing your property up front, you get some professional photography, you put some good strong advertising, and that'll bring you buyers from different locations. And how do you get some extra buyers? That's the important thing. You've got to look at your advertising there. If you want some more information, go further down my webpage and download my premium price guide. It gives you some good guides on pricing strategies and how to market your property and different selling strategies as well. Well, I hope you found that video informative. My name is Stephen Tozer, Centenary Suburbs' most trusted opinion. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.